Hey guys, it's Mr. Birchtree here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the 2020 Realm Update video. And look at that, Nitro just fell in lava. What a way to start the video. Anyways, let's get right into it. So I'm going to be showing you guys my base first. Right here is the original part of my base where my chest room is. I also keep like my bed and stuff like that in here, as well as some more rare animals on the server. I have all of my armors that I've used over the course of this realm, from like Ender Dragon fights, the Guardian fight, Wither fight, stuff like that. I have some llamas, sea turtles in the back over there, and mushroom cows in here. Going over here, I'll show you the outside of my base. Oh, and Nitro's giving me some lapis. I don't need that, but it's appreciated. I guess he must use my enchantment table or something, so he's just gonna give me that. Nice thing to do. What I'm going over to now is my underground farm area. This is also one of the original parts of my base. It's kind of like what I built this entire area around. I have like sugarcane farm on top, wheat, potatoes, carrots in here, some beetroots, watermelons, pumpkins, all that stuff goes all the way down to, I believe right now it's like Y level 20-ish, something like that. Over here is one of the newer parts of my base. It is just, oh, and there's a creeper over there. Let me go and take care of him real quick. So anyways, this part of my base is more just for aesthetics. I still need to figure out to do something with the walls here, make it look a bit better. Just haven't had time to do that yet. All of these houses right here don't serve any kind of purpose other than just fill up space. As you can see, the inside here are just very generic. That's pretty much the only reason they're there, is just to fill up the empty space that was in the corner of my base. Also over here is my farmland, where I have 2 wheat fields, 2 of my smaller ones, some chickens, cows, and sheep. Now I'm going to be showing you guys the newest part of my base, which is this furnace room I just completely redid. I made it to where it's a completely automatic intake system on it, where you put the stuff in that chest up there, or the chest on a minecart up there. It goes around basically and empties it out and everything. Here's my trophy room. I have the 16 different colors of wool, the mob heads, just a little monument to the Wither, the End, the Woodland Mansion, the first one that we raided, and the first Guardian Temple that we raided a long time ago now. Over here, we have my horses to the left and my aquarium to the right. I have about 20 fish in there right now. Over here is my villager trading system. Pretty much, this is the main one on the realm. Everyone uses it. We have every single kind of villager, a breeding system. I actually have a video of this. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be linked above. Now I'm taking over to the beetroot farm that I have. It's one of my more aesthetically pleasing farms, I believe, at this time. It was 100% beetroots, like this area right here. It's a bunch of miniature farms. The purpose of all of these, some of them get traded. However, most of them go into my bone meal maker over here. Just a nice, simple bone meal contraption. Over here, I'm going over to the tower area on my base. I have that tower I just showed you right there, which is kind of a miniature version of this. For this one's my main tower, I have my fully automatic bamboo farm here. If you guys want to figure out how to make this, I will be posting a video on it pretty shortly. It works pretty good. It's completely automatic. Up here is my bee farm area. I have the campfire strategically placed underneath of every single hive, and I also have them covered up. That way it kind of makes it look a little bit better. Up on the next floor, we have my berry farm. Don't really use this a whole lot. It's just kind of here. And then finally, the top floor, which is just a nice overlook for my entire base. As you can see, off here to the left is my tree that I made. Still a work in progress, however, it's almost completely done. Down over there is Pirate Town, and then over here to the left is Exchange Stew's base. Have the Lava Town sign over there. And here is what my base looks like from above. I think it looks pretty good at night, especially. It's just all the different lights and stuff like that really come together. I'm pretty proud of what I've been able to accomplish at this space so far. But let me show you one of the late game things I've been working on. It is what's inside this tree, and it is a biome clock. So I basically have 12 different biomes in here, such as the desert, Mushroom Island, taiga biomes, mesa biomes, all that good stuff. Here's what it looks like on the bottom story of it. You basically go in and you go into this soul sand elevator. It'll take you up here to the top. I believe it's about 30 blocks up. Have the entrance here, just kind of go up into it. I try to make it look as nice as possible. I also hid all the light sources. So like I have carpets that cover up all of the light sources in all the different biomes. This is something that took me about 2 weeks to make. I didn't work on it straight or anything like that. I just kind of worked on it when I had the chances. The big thing was it was a lot of materials I had to get. Over here is one of the last parts of my base. It is my fully automatic wool farm. This is not my design by any means. I basically went on YouTube tutorials and learned how to do it. Over here is where I keep all the extra wool that I get, so I empty it out every once in a while. Let me go ahead and hop in the nether system over here, and I'll take you guys on down to the next base. Next, I'm going to be showing you Blue Dracus's base, as she was the next. Oh, and okay, my store's been closed down. Well, I'm now outside of Blue Dracus's. One of her two houses that she has here on the realm. This is her newer one that she's moving everything into. Oh, and over here is her stupid skeleton. Over here is her horse pen, donkey pen, whatever you want to call it. She has all of her animals in there, I believe. Over here is her original house that she's kind of has most of her stuff in right now, as well as her towers over there to the right. I'll get to those in a minute. However, let me take you inside of here real quick. As you can see, it's a pretty nice house in here. I think it's kind of like cluttered together, but I think it works. Over here is her basement area where it's a chest room, kind of like mine, where she has everything labeled. Oh, and that's a lot of eggs. So yeah, she has all this stuff down here, her armor and stuff. Oh, what was that? Oh man, poor Cardi B. Let me take you guys to her upstairs place real quick. Another aquarium up here, some nether warts. Outside, we have her two major towers here. Obviously, the IKEA tower, that's pretty iconic. And she actually did a pretty good job copying it. I never really realized how good of a job she did. And then over here is her farm area that she worked on. We are now on our way over to Unfolded Cube 9's base. She was the third member to join the realm. One of the original three, with the other two being, of course, myself and Blue Dracus. So, over here is her main house. She hasn't really improved on this a whole lot lately. She hasn't been playing a whole lot. She's kind of waiting for the realm reset to happen, which will be happening soon. But anyways, over here is her farmland. Over here in the back is her horse and donkey area, I believe. Yeah, I think that's a donkey or a mule. I don't know what that is. But anyways, back to her house. I'll show you guys what it looks like inside. Actually, yeah, let me look at the map here real quick. So as you can see, her map, or her house location is way at the top, kind of away from everyone else's, but the nether system allows us to travel quickly between bases. So here's what her base looks like on the inside. Again, kind of like Blue Dracus's base. It's kind of a more like random house inside as far as like what's in there. However, again, I think it works pretty good, as there's like just no empty spaces. Kind of gives you something to look at every single turn you make in it. The downstairs is more just a practical use enchantment table, entrance to a mine, and some chests and stuff like that. On the outside of her base, she has plenty of bamboo. And that's about it. Let me go ahead and go back into the nether, and I'll show you guys the next base. We are now outside of Black Death 1338's base. So let me go ahead and hop in his nether portal, and I'll show you what his base looks like. Sometimes these take a while. Oh, there we go. As you can see, his base is entirely encased with glass, a glass dome in fact. It was something that he worked on for quite some time. I believe it took him a couple weeks to actually finish it, as he had to get, obviously, smelt all the sand into glass, as well as get all the dye. Over here on the inside of his base is one of the bigger maps on the realm. I actually, in fact, am the only one that I believe had one bigger than this. However, mine created so much lag, I had to take it down. I believe mine was like a 15 by 15-ish, something like that. And it just didn't work because of the amount of lag that it created. But yes, so here is everyone's base actually represented on this map somewhere. Right there is mine, where the cursor is currently at. Up there was the one that we were just at, Blue Draft's base. And then Unfolded Cube's base is right above that one, right there. And then we are located right there where the cursor was at. At the entrance of his base, he has those two guards kind of dancing or whatever, doing that. Two farms on the outer skirts of it. Go into it, and it's more of a basic design. Just kind of functionality over aesthetics, I think, in some ways. However, it does look pretty nice. Most of the attention that he's done to his base has been on the outside, as well as just exploring and stuff like that. I don't think he focuses a whole lot on the inside of his base. As you can see over here, it has quite a bit of shulker boxes. I believe it's like 20-some back here, and quite a bit of pretty maxed out enchantment books. Cool thing what he does for the realm is he actually donates, I don't know, probably about 5 to 6 stacks of enchantment books, just anyone who wants them, which is a very kind thing to do, especially for the newer players who have on the realm who need the enchantments. So that's a final look at his base here. I really like how the glass, it starts dark blue and works its way down the clear. I think that gives a nice effect. There's one last thing from his base that I kind of forgot to show. It's over here. It's his stronghold area that he built. Just a kind of a nice staging area before you go out into the nether. So now we're going to be going down to the 5th member to join the realm, NatsFan06. His base is kind of interesting right now, and I'll show you why. Mainly because his base doesn't really exist right now, as he's currently going through some renovation. So over here at his base, this kind of wooden pedestal to my left is where his base used to be. However, he decided that he wanted to rebuild it, which is completely okay. However, it just happens the time that I'm making this video is the time that he has not started on his new house yet. He'll hopefully start on that pretty soon. If you want to see what his house looks like, please go follow us on our Realm Instagram page. It is Minecraft_bedrock_realm. His house is literally in all these chests right now, so hopefully he'll get to work on it pretty soon. I'm now at Exchange to 30's base. She is the 6th full-time member that still has today to join the realm. Fun fact about her is she was actually a brand new person at Minecraft when she joined this realm, meaning literally her first steps in Minecraft were on this realm. So she's been improving pretty quickly since then, as she just started playing Minecraft, I believe, at the end of October. And this is her original base with her chicken farm right here. That definitely never creates any lag on the bay or on the realm. Can't talk today. But she's located in an area called Lava Town over here that my base actually borders as well. She has a bee farm over here, the chickens obviously, some sugarcane, some end stuff. And let me go ahead and show you the next base. So over here is the 7th full-time member to join, Man in the Mist. He built his base right over here on the outside of Lava Town. Has a sheep over there that changes colors, the Jeb trick or whatever. One of the more basic houses on the inside, however the outside is pretty nice. Take you down into the basement real quick. It has the end things over there that obviously if you touch them, they explode, which is not a good thing to do. A lot of people actually think that you can only get these in creative mode, however you can craft them in survival. There we go, that's better. Anyways, the rest of his base down here is just some chests, some barrels, some shulker boxes, stuff like that. I won't be going through that today, obviously, because I don't want to be going through other people's inventory stuff. It doesn't really matter. So over here is the last part of his base. It is the bee farm that he made. Basically, he made a store out of this for quite some time, sold all kinds of honey and stuff like that. And I believe there's about 30 to 40 bees in here. However, right now they're just not all out. If you go here in the morning, they will all be out at one time, which does create quite a bit of lag for a couple seconds. But yeah, it gets quite a bit of honey material from here, so it's a good thing. And I actually forgot, he has a pretty cool nether portal as well, so I'll show you guys that real quick too. He actually put some design into it. So, I figured that was worth showing you guys too. And there's a drown. Oh, and there's a pigman. That's something that doesn't happen a whole lot. Now we're on our way down here to the next member of the realm, Brett05. He is member number 8. And his base is one of the more memeiest of them all. I would say he has about close to 80 to like 100 signs around his base that just say random stuff on it. Like, let's go to this one over here. Man, Cardi B is getting destroyed today. Okay. Over here at the rest of his base, as you can see, there's like more signs like that. There's a bunch of them. Most of them don't really make any sense. He just likes to do them, and they're kind of fun to read. Sometimes he actually does them at our bases, like a sign or two, and we'll just randomly find them weeks later, and we'll have a pretty good laugh. So his base is mainly built underground as far as like his chest room and bed room and all that stuff. I won't be showing you guys that today. But over here is, actually that's where his base stuff is at down there, but over here is more the highlights of his base. He has some stores over here that you can go in and buy stuff, as well as a olive garden over here that he just recently built, and I can say it's pretty funny and quite good. He even has like the specials written out there in front, which is just a nice touch. We are now on the way to the 9th member of the realm, Sir Tyrus Grey. His base is farther away than a lot of other ones. As you can see, he was obviously one of the later members to join, therefore all the good real estate was taken by the time he was here. However, his base is one of the more developed ones on the entire realm. As you can see, he has a pretty substantially sized farm, and it has I believe the number is like 42 to 43, 45, something like that. Pillager, illager, banners, whatever you want to call them, outside of his house. And obviously right there is the giant map. That large encased area that has some snow in it is where we have a failed winter resorts park that we're going to be doing. However, it turns out snow sheets melt very easily, so we kind of scrapped that project. Up here is the upstairs part of his house. Looks pretty nice. Go down here in the basement. There's one of the 3 or 4 areas on the realm that you can find villager trading stuff, and these are all pretty good ones to trade with. All librarians. Down there is obviously the enchantment table. One thing, every single time I go out of this house, I always think that's a creeper sitting like right there staring at me. So I'm gonna go back in another portal, and we'll go to the last one. We're now on our way over here to the newest member of the realm, who at the time of recording this actually joined, I believe, 2 days prior to this. So obviously his base is not going to be that far along. He's just focusing on getting materials and stuff like that. Obviously we're helping him out, getting a little bit of a jump start since he started about 7 months after some of us, so he's a little bit behind, obviously. So this is Nitro Ty's place. Actually, he's on right now. We're the only 2 on the realm right now, as I'm kind of recording this at a weird hour. So this is his house that he's building. Obviously, it's coming along nicely. Still has a lot of ways to go, but it's starting to get there and looking nice. So let me go ahead and go back into the portal, and we'll go check out the last few rooms. I'm now on my way over to the spawn chunks area. No one really built around this, as our spawn area is actually in the middle of a swamp, and not a whole lot of people like to build in swamps, as they kind of make everything look weird, especially grass blocks and water and all that. So we just built up a little bit of a temporary wool thing here. I'm not sure if we're being changes or not. However, this is just for new players to come in and see. We have a list of every single player that has in fact played more than 1 day on this realm. We have had a few hop in for a couple hours and they're just not interested in it. So, we just don't include them on it. We actually have to include Nitro Ty on here now, as he is now the newest member. And one last thing to show you guys here, actually, I forgot about it. It's at my base. It's not really something that's just for me, it's for everyone else who plays on this realm. But what we decided to do, me and some other of the full-time members, we decided to build an area that we can kind of give up some stuff that we have and donate it to other players. So basically this is like a donation center that we made. We're not sure what we're going to be doing the bottom story yet. However, up here on the weirdly designed stairs that I made, We have all kinds of chests, stuff like that. They're all sorted out. We have a donation chest right there. We have like all kinds of enchantment books here. Most of those are Black Deaths that he donated. We have weaponry, all kinds of stuff. Some of the stuff is for newer players and stuff like that. However, we also have some building blocks here, as well as plenty of cobblestone, stuff like redstone and mob drops, food. So it's stuff that even the more experienced players on the realm can use as well, like especially when it comes to redstone. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to potentially even join us for Season 2, please contact our Instagram page. It is Minecraft Bedrock Realm. I will have it linked in the description of this video, as well as probably written across the screen here somewhere. So, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.